Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter, and today I have an absolutely awesome travel trailer for you. It is the 2022 Stryker 3212, and why I like this camper so much is not only is the construction on this the best travel trailer toy hauler that we offer here at RV Nation, but it also comes decked out with a ton of features. This one, for instance, has a fuel pump, a generator. You have a side patio right there. You know, that's obviously fenced in, kind of for like a little bit of a party zone with an outdoor TV, big awning with LED lights, a sound system that you can get bumping, you know, inside and out. But it also has a rear patio. So this thing is very much so a toy hauler with a 12.5-foot garage, so you can fit some of your bigger toys in there, but it's also kind of the party toy hauler for sure, having those two back screened in areas. So you can have two, you know, areas, maybe an adult area, maybe a kid area, or maybe you're just having a flat out party, you know, down hitting some trails. But again, this is the 2022 Stryker 3212. Today I'm gonna go on the inside and then back around the outside, wrap this thing up in about 12 to 15 minutes, something like that. I'll put some specs up on the screen here real quick for you so you guys can read those for a moment. And while you're reading that, if you guys could like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I have a goal of hitting 5,000 by the end of the year, so I'm only about about 850 away from that. So if you could help me out there, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, it's a 3212. You got dual patios. Check out the inside of this. For a toy hauler, this thing is just looking sharp. Plenty of space here, you know, to kind of hang out during those rainy days with this absolutely massive garage. You have a TV here that's up on a swivel, some glass doors, refrigerator, all of that. And I'm just showing you this around just for a really quick view. Make sure this is something, you know, that you want to see more of. Bedroom in here with 7.5-foot height. So, I mean, check that out. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm reaching all the way up, and my hands are barely touching that. So that is incredible. We'll get more into this. But this is a toy hauler, so I'm going to start in the back and then work my way up front to the bedroom. So without further ado, you got the garage. So you're going to start off, you got 9 tie downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 3 more down there. You have a tailored entry or dovetail entry. I've got the carpet kind of blocking that. It does come with a carpet though, so you can lay it down if you guys are more of just, you know, hanging out, using this as a back kind of hangout room. But you can see what I'm talking about with that dovetail, how it kind of is slanted up. The purpose of that is so you don't bottom out your motorcycle, you know, bottom out your, you know, your dirt bikes, maybe your RZR, something of that nature. You're going to see on either side, you have your roller sofas. So both of these come down for even a sitting space, or you can lay them, you can roll the tops over, roll them flat for a nice big queen bed. A table right here to maybe eat, play some cards on, do what you got to do. A couple vents right there so you can kid out some of the stink, you know, while you're driving, of maybe that toy, maybe that gasoline smell. And if you look up above where those roller sofas are, right up here, you have another nice large sleeping area. So just right in the back, you can sleep, you know, 4. Yeah, I would say probably top it out at 4 for adults. Heck, kids, throw them in anywhere. You have your own entry right here to the right. I didn't put the stairs out, but yeah, it gives you kind of a good view there. You can see that ladder tucked up, which I'll get to at the side. And then you have your slide right there. This customer opted to put on the slide awnings, which is a super nice feature if you are going to be traveling around. That'll help you keep, you know, at the campgrounds, keep some of the branches from falling on there, kind of gunking up the top. So, back patio, all screened in if you choose it to be. It is easily removed if you want to get rid of it. You just pull a couple of those tabs right there, and you lift it off, and you are ready to go. These come out on some, they come out and they snap in into the corners with some of those pins. So easy as can be to set up. It took me probably 25 seconds. An additional table if you want to stack on some brewskis or 6 packs of milk. Whatever you want to do there. You're going to see nice bright LED lights for some nighttime hangout, or possibly, just some light when you're backing into somewhere too. This customer opted to put on the Furrion observation camera. Runs you $550 installed. Super nice. You come with the 5.5 or 4.5 inch screen. That way you can see what's going on behind you. You also have your, your roller shade, which will kind of take out some of the chill of the night, but still give you access to this back patio area. So to the right, you have that side patio. But before we get to that, I want to open up some of this storage here for you. All right, so right up here above this patio door and inside the garage, you got some decent space that goes up nice and high. Goes all the way through there to the end. You also have just a little bit of place if you need to put some, heck, I don't know what you put up there. I don't know where I was going with that. Do what you want to do with that space if you want to use it. You have a place where you can mount another TV back here with your hookup and your power outlets. This storage, I'll show you the other side when we get into the kitchen portion of this tour, but it's pretty nice because it has access there on the other side. So if you want to store some of your, stuff that can get a little bit dirty, you can access it from this side, or maybe if you have blankets or anything like that, you can keep it out of the, the garage area and access it from the kitchen. So a little bit extra versatile there. Nothing too crazy, but just a nice feature to have. Up on the wall, you're going to see your Dometic controls. So most everybody knows what that is, but if you are new to camping, basically where you control your, your AC and heat. Speaker down there. This thing's got speakers and subs, all over the place. This is very much so meant for the person that's kind of hitting the trail, partying up a little bit, hence the 2 party decks. But this music gets bumping. Speaking of music, you got 2 more exterior speakers right there, and you have a place with a nice sized TV. Watch a movie, watch some sports, do what you want to do. And then if you're not using it, you can conceal it right there. Easy peasy. This obviously all comes up and folds up, where this bracket is, but very sturdy. It doesn't feel chintzy. It's it's definitely nice. The Stryker does a really good job of reinforcing everything. This thing has a 1,500 pound carrying weight out here. So you can have a party out here for sure. All right, so now let's go ahead and bring this into the kitchen, and this is where this camper, I feel, gets interesting. I mean, the height in this room, if it was 7.5 feet tall in the bedroom, I would put this, again, like I said, I'm 6 feet tall. You can see my hand there. I would say that's probably 8 feet. If not, right around there. You have this absolutely massive sofa, so you can sleep people there, or just a nice little chill spot. Maybe bring in one of those tables if you want to sit down, have a dinner on a rainy day. Maybe you just don't want to be back there. You're good to go. Each side piece of this comes with, a little light for the cup holder. And then you also, if you can see it, you have a little USB, so that way you can charge your devices. Each section also kicks out, so you just grab this little tab right here, yank that up while you're sitting, legs pop out, you're ready to roll. You have a Dometic refrigerator, your classic RV refrigerator, going to be gas and electric. Control that right there, gas, electric, auto. It's going to be your freezer section. Pretty typical for toy haulers, since sometimes, you hit the trail, you might not be going to a conventional, RV park where they have, electric hookups for a residential refrigerator. So you spin around. Right here, you got plenty of counter space. What I like about that is, you got plenty of space not only to put all your crapola, but they also put in this cutting board right here. A lot of brands miss the mark on that. They don't put this here. Why? I don't know. It cannot cost them very much. But without it, you can see the counter space all of a sudden gets slimmed up. This, by the way, is a single mount stainless steel bowl. So plenty of space. Don't have to worry about anything going wrong with that being an undermount. Solid surface countertops. Looks real nice. If it chips away, it's the same color all the way through. So that's just another little added touch. Residential faucet. hit those dishes from all ends. Just a nice little feel of home while you're on the road. Plenty of storage. You got 1, 2, and 3, with the bottom being the biggest. And look how far that pulls out. Tons of space, which I'm telling you, storage is always the hard part, you know, with toy haulers. Underneath the oven, a little bit more for maybe some of your throwaway items, maybe some cleaning supplies, or that stuff that you don't get out, you know, quite as often. Oh, there's the box for the Furrion, by the way, if you want to check that out. Make sure to Google that, whether you buy it from me or buy it from, you know, somebody else. I hope not. But those things are worth its weight in gold, just being able to see and travel with that ease. Again, that's $550 installed. If you guys are in the market for an RV, I would love to be your guy. My email is hunter@thervhunter.com, or, you know, drop a comment. I'd love to email you. 3 stovetop burner by Furrion. Furrion is well respected, you know, in the RV industry. You also have yourself a convection oven microwave. This is going to be your elite system, so that way you can control everything for inside and outside music. Bluetooth streaming, camera, all that good stuff. You guys are ready to go. Some storage up above. And before, when I was in the garage and I showed you that storage, this is going to be the other side right here. So kind of dual entry, dual access, whatever you want to call it, but really nice and wide. Goes the width of the camper. So I think that's pretty neat. Give you another little view of this backing up again. So you're gonna notice you got outlets here, outlets there. Plenty of space there underneath. You got this nice little light. More storage up above. And you got this TV that's on a swivel. So if you guys are sitting out, hanging in this couch, kind of sitting down, chilling, you know, you can angle it up. No problem. You're good to go. Let's put this back here. So first thing, when you walk inside the door here for the main entry, to your right, if you're coming from that side, so bam, you got your other Dometic right here for both ACs, all your slide out controls, your awnings, all your different lights, your water heater, water pump. It's all in one convenient location. But you also have this really large, you know, area for storage. So you got 3 of these shelves. I've seen people use it as a pantry. I've seen people use it for clothing, you know, linens, whatever. I even had one customer. So this is all just stapled in. I'm not sure if I can show you that, but you can see a couple staples right here. Maybe it'd be easier from above. Well, it's just a hard angle for the camera, but you know, you can push these out no problem and make this, you know, kind of a more of a closet area. These slides, by the way, sit at 6'2.5", so plenty of head clearance. You know, I'm 6 feet again, like I said, and I'm not going to be bonking my head getting in and out. You're going to have windows all around you, so you have great views. I think this wood touch, you know, with the lights that kind of flash through, I think it just looks nice. It's a well put together camper. You know, they thought about a lot in terms of decor. Most of the time, your toy haulers, they're honestly just kind of slapped together. They're not really here for appearance. They're here for a job. But this kind of gets, you know, both jobs done. And again, head height, head height, head height. How nice would it be to shower in that without having to be cramped up with your head in that skylight like almost every other camper I've ever been in. Got yourself a sink. Storage. Got yourself a good-looking man in the mirror. What's up, babe? How you doing? Bada bing, bada boom. Storage here up above. So storage, storage, storage everywhere. You also got a place where you can put maybe some toilet paper, whatever you want to do. A couple towel holders right there to go along with your toilet. All right, so the bedroom, this portion will go quick. Your typical bed. You know, the nice thing about this is you can actually shift it to the left or to the right if you want more room on either side. So right now it's kind of set up so both people can kind of walk around, but you can take it and... So right there, I pushed it all the way to one side. You know, if that's something that you'd like, you do have the option. You also have an outlet here and on the other side. As you can see, you have two of those lights with a switch right there to shut them off. On both sides, you have a room for some hanging clothes and storage up above that goes across to that other area. Little area right here to get, you know, some of the air out, to get it circulating. This customer had us install on their own TV bracket, but that's normally would be a blank wall where you can install a bracket. You see your satellite and your outlets right there as well. But that about wraps it up for the inside of this. And again, if you guys don't mind at this point, if you guys could hit that like and subscribe, maybe comment with something you want to see next time. My email is hunter@thervhunter.com. Now I'm going to head around outside, show you a couple things that I find cool there. And then I'm going to head out of here for the night. So over here, you got your outside of your water heater. You also have your different city water connections. Your black tank flush valve. You got some nice storage space. So plenty of storage right here. And this also helps show off the construction with that aluminum construction right there that you can see. So very nice camper. That's going to be pretty much all throughout. You also have a battery disconnect, so if you need to disconnect your battery at the end of a trip, you can do so. These are going to be auto lights that you can turn on or off. Reflector there on the side. I think what they're doing, the new style with the Strykers, they used to have this big old gaudy S on there, which I personally hated. But now you have this nice clean decor. LED lights to make backing up, you know, at night nice and easy. You also have a power tongue jack. We provide you here at RV Nation with both propane bottles full, as well as a battery with a battery box. That is all at no cost. You know, here we like to pride ourselves on not dinging you up with all those crazy fees. I mean, you're not going to get hit with freight and prep and all that goofy stuff. That's part of buying a camper here. Owning 5500 generator. So, I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. This will power this up no problem. Hell, that generator will power up most of your fifth wheels for the most part, you know, with absolute ease. But you are good to go. Again, customer put on that slide topper. These do come... Oh, it looks like they do not come. Well, they don't come prepped for them, but you can put them on. $700. But what's nice about that is it really protects that seal, you know, so that way you don't have to worry about any of that debris. A lot of times when people have slide out leaks, they don't realize, but, you know, they dropped a branch or something like that and then brought it in and just crunched it right into that seal, allowing water to come in. Fuel pump station right over here. So 18-gallon fuel pump station, so you can pull out the pump, fill up your toys, fill up your motorcycles, your dirt bikes, whatever you got to do. You also have access to this fully walkable roof up here with this ladder. You pull out these two pins, pull the ladder, it drops down, and you can climb on up. That does hold 250 pounds, so if you're a guy like me, I'm weighing in at 285. Don't risk it. Don't get up there. Have somebody else do it for you. That's just going to be the best route, so you don't yank that thing, you know, off the seams. I'm sure they use a little bit of wiggle room, but why risk it? Back view of the inside and the outside little patio here. And then obviously that side patio. This camper does have power jacks, so with a click of a button right here, you can extend or retract. So those are going to lift up. You're looking at probably about 60 seconds on either one. So just two of those, 2 minutes of your time this camper is set up. You have to do a little bit of work to level it, but nothing too crazy. But again, guys, this was the 2022 Stryker 3212. I hope you guys liked the tour. I hope you subscribe. Drop a comment with what I can do for you next time, maybe a little bit better, or feature some information that I am missing. I definitely do read them all and take them into account. But my name is Hunter. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and see you later.